All right.
But the laning was better this time, right?
The laning was better, yeah. There's a couple of things. So like, okay, so obviously like already you could have queued her, right? So we're a little bit late on the first mana flow and first strike. That's the very first one. And then the other thing is right here. Yep, we take W. We have first strike. We have mana flow. We move in too much. See, we got tagged by a Q. That just doesn't make sense. We should never get hit by Q.
Yep.
And then also when there's such little spellcasters remaining, right? Like 1, 2, and then there's this one. So obviously when you auto attack, you draw minion aggro, or when you use a targeted ability, you draw minion aggro. But because there's so little remaining, so like right here, if you spaced correctly, like look at where you aim this. You know what I mean? Like so this one's not particularly great. If you did this all correct, QW, you can also weave an auto because the auto attack is greater than the damage that these two spellcasters would throw back at you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like this is like a spacing error, and then we're just missing 80 HP for fun because we fucked up. The other like important thing is that you hit her all at once with all your abilities, so that you don't reset the Doran Shield passive.
Wait, what's the Doran Shield passive?
So Doran Shield is when so you see this right here on the screen. That's Doran Shield passive. So after getting hit by an ability, your HP regen dramatically goes up for 10 seconds.
Oh, so if I like Q and then his passive runs out and starts again, and like I Q him again, then
then it starts again.
He gets his passive proc twice.
Yeah. Well, it's not a it's the Doran. It's the item. Yeah, it's the starting item. Yeah.
Same goes for autos, right?
Yep. Any damage from an enemy champion that they receive procs it. Okay. So right here. So proximity to the turret, the wave will come into you. Right? Because the reinforcing minion wave will arrive here faster than your wave will arrive to back up your minions.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's that. So here, yeah, we're just fishing for mana flows and for first strikes. So like right there, we landed a W. We could have also thrown the Q if you just wanted damage. And then that was actually good by her. The way that she moved it. Now, right there, okay, we hit her again. And now you see all the spellcasters? So there's 6 spellcasters. The wave is always coming into. This is really good. Because obviously champions like Akali really struggle when they get frozen on or when the wave is on your side of the lane. Now, what she's doing here is also pretty good because you can see that some of her minions died. She zoned you out of EXP.
Yeah.
That was good. That was a good pushback. Now, if you can land the E there, you should. Because you see this? 1, 2, 3? You have 3 minions helping you.
Yeah.
If you can actually land a stun and hit her with all the minion help, it's worth it. Even though all your abilities are rank 1.
Okay.
Wave coming in. Now at this point though, our mana, like we're just at half. We're actually just slightly under half. We're under half by 3 mana. No, we're 3 mana. We're just barely under half. So we want Doran's ring to like refill up. So now all that we want to do is, because we guaranteed this wave is coming into us and everything is like totally stable, Udyr's down in bottom, right? Now after what Udyr does in bottom, he's gonna go to this Scuttle Crab.
Yeah.
That's just going to be his path. And then after that, maybe he can come mid. So if you have a freeze, obviously that's good for you. Ow. Sorry.
No worries.
That was a really good flash.
I did not expect the Darius level 4
Yeah.
run, I'm going to be honest.
Okay, so right here.
So
if you hit her, this is okay if you hit her. Now, again, you see Udyr?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, here's the only problem with the E. Is if Udyr did want to come mid after, your E is now on cooldown for 17 seconds.
Yeah.
So you're not going to, if he wanted to run in. Now, realistically, he shouldn't want to run in because Skarner could just be there. So he shouldn't want to do this anyway. Yep, this is all fine. And then right here, we're still trying to hit her and stuff. She's just gonna back off, and now this is where the lane kind of sucks. So, if you remember from the Xerath game, I said that we could create a situation like this where the wave starts moving into the opponent, right? Where you could have had Xerath's wave move into you. So now this wave is wave 1 or wave A, and then you know that wave B is also going to pile with this wave and then move into her. So this is what Akali wants. Akali wants the wave on her side of the map and a slow push like coming into her when you're really low on resources like mana. Like Akali's very happy right now. So you have basically one of two options. Depending on how quickly you can wave clear, if wave B hasn't spawned out of the Nexus yet, you can insta-shove the wave and then try to see if she lets it crash or if you can escort it like into the turret. And if you can, then you can get a reset off yourself. If you can't, then you need to CS this really slowly and wait for wave B to pile up with wave A. And then because you have so many minions, she's disincentivized to try to trade on you, and then you shove instantly. And then it's too many minions for her to hold. Like right here, she's going to keep trying to trade. Now, right here, she's also a little bit low on energy. So again, so not only is she on cooldown, like she just used Shroud. Shroud's a very heavy, it's a very heavy cooldown. And then obviously she used her Qs, and she also used her E. So she doesn't have Shuriken, she doesn't have Q, she doesn't have Shroud. She's all on cooldown, right? So your jungler, does he need you right now? The answer is no. Your jungler does not need you for anything. Your bot lane is shoved in. If Skarner was coming, Akali would not be trading like this, right? Yeah. This is a non-canon wave, right? We can now identify this giant wave as wave A, and wave B hasn't left the Nexus yet. So what we're going to do is, because Akali is all on cooldown and she can't kill us, because she doesn't even have E, we're just going to insta-shove the wave. Play inside of the minions, insta-shove the wave. Right? So like already auto-attack a minion, Q the minion, etc., and just get the wave in.
Yeah.
But you see how slow we're doing this? Could have been faster. And then see, she gets a little bit mad. She tries to like stop it, but too many minions. She can't hold it. Now, if she was really smart, okay, and I want you to actually tell me what the answer is here. So, when this happens, what should Akali do? From this position, what should Akali do?
From this position?
From this position, what's Akali's best play?
She can't really hold the wave.
Correct.
Or can she?
Well, it's a lot of minions. She'll take a lot of damage.
She should try to hold the wave and then TP back, I think.
Correct. Yes, correct.
Right?
Yeah. All right, good. Yeah.
Because she has 6 soon.
Yes,
so she
correct.
can all-in me.
So she should hold the wave on her side of the wave. Yep. So she should thin the wave. So first what she should do is thin it, like she did. Then do what she did, except she fucked up a little bit. You see this? So her fuck up here,
insta recalled.
She should have shrouded, fucked with the minions a little bit, and then waited for these minions to be up further.
Yeah.
Okay. And then if she does that, then yes, then everything's very clean. Now she's really fucked up.
Yeah, because
now she took too long. So yeah, now you rush and she nemesis recalls, and yeah, we just stopped the reset.
The nemesis recall.
Nemesis recall.
Do you like the pull on the cannon so the wave crashes?
There you go. Perfect. Yep. Very good. Now, right here, you don't have to be afraid because Skarner can't come back. So you being like this reserved, like look at her behavior. It's so inconsistent from her behavior just a couple of moments ago. Remember when she was trading on you like wildly?
Yeah, she's just trying to push now.
Now she's just trying to push, and you can recognize that behavioral change. So you should. Why are you clicking back? Don't click. Don't. These back inputs are bad.
Okay.
Just hit her. Keep the wave right in front of her. Now, same exact thing. Situations lining up for an eco recall. Now, eco recalls in spots like this are good because you still have used about a quarter of your mana, right? So like just getting it all back for free in exchange for like maybe missing a melee minion, totally worth.
Okay.
So like right here, you can reset Amp Tome plus refillable or Dark Seal refillable. All right, we'll skip ahead a little bit. So yeah, right here. Okay. Look at the minimap. See Darius?
Yeah.
Okay, just pay attention to only the minimap.
Yeah.
Darius is too far potentially at this point. Udyr is on the right-hand side of the map. Udyr is never going to come mid to do a gank because it's so illogical. You can't actually kill Akali. So Udyr is going to do one of two things. Either Udyr is going to move up into Wolves and he's going to farm that, or he's going to do something like maybe try to wrap around and like try to find Skarner, or like he's going to do something like this. Either way, you know that killing Akali is not on your agenda. You have nothing to do with killing Akali. So all that you should do is insta-shove this wave and then look to move up and try to kill Darius because he's trying to proxy. Like, this is a little slow. Yeah, and see, we're fucking with her. We're casting E. And then you saw that. We clicked in. You know what I mean? Like, all these little things, they add up.
Yeah.
The same way they would in, like, a StarCraft 2 timing attack.
Yeah, makes some sense.
So, like, right here, just auto the Blast Cone. Or, like, if you just want to engage on him because Urgot has Fear Beyond Death. Fear Beyond Death, I think, is 3,000 range. I could be wrong. Hold on. 2,500. Okay, so it's 2,500 range. So, you could just Blast Cone over here. Like, this to this. And then, yeah, just QE him and kill him. And then also, if you have a Dark Seal, you're even more incentivized to do this. So, right here, okay. I don't know if he saw you. I mean, I don't know, like, if he has a ward or something like that. He definitely doesn't see you from this vision. If you could flash QE, I don't know, because the camera keeps cutting, so I can't actually tell. But, like, it's definitely worth.
I think it's too far away.
Yeah, 1430 was the next thing that I had. This was good. That was a really good hit on Akali. Okay. You're going to go back mid. You're going to shove the wave. And when you shove the wave, what are you noticing? Look at the minimap.
Varus is along bot, Senna is around mid.
Yep, but Senna was just pathing towards bot.
Yeah.
And Skarner just died. So bot has no aid. Akali is dead for 10 seconds, so you can track her through Fog of War. So you have two options here. You can either Senna disappeared into Fog of War. Skarner is dead. Akali, once she respawns, she's going to have Death Guard. She's going to run back to mid, and you can track that through Fog of War because she has set MS. The same way that you could track something in like StarCraft 2, right? Like, because you just know the distance. So you can either auto-attack mid lane with this cannon minion, in which case you're going to get maybe 15 seconds of doing so without it starting to be bad. 15 seconds, it's quite a bit of damage, but it doesn't really change too much. Or you could have insta-shoved this wave and then moved Fog of War onto Varus. And then what this ends up doing is if Varus stays under turret, he's dead. You will get there, you will kill him like while he's underneath the turret. If he doesn't stay under turret and you moved through Fog of War, he's forced to walk all the way back to tier 2 and then recall. You set Varus back like 30 seconds and you deny him like a ton of stuff.
Yep.
So setting Varus back 30 seconds is greater than the damage that you get on the mid tier 1 turret.
Yeah.
Because also you get damage on bot tier 1 turret. So it's not like you're just losing damage on a turret, you're getting it elsewhere and you're setting Varus behind. But this is all like mini-map play. But then once we see Varus has this low of HP, we just shouldn't even go.
So what if, let's say it's the same scenario, but there's plates, I just hit the plates, right?
Yes, correct. Unless you know 100% that Varus, like, unless there is, like, really great reason to believe that Varus will try to stay underneath the bottom turret, because then you can kill Varus and get the bottom plates. Now, as we develop into, like, mid-game, this stuff does start to get a little bit convoluted. It gets a little bit awkward, so we can just talk about, like, minor things. So you keep bouncing between lanes. Right here, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so
Maybe
actually,
not.
because I don't have execute.
Wait, hold on.
She has mercs as well. I don't think I kill her.
QR. Oh, you missed the second Q.
Yeah.
Right, wait. So right here, if you land QR and then Udyr goes back in, she's dead. No?
Can I flash in, or do you just want me to walk in through Skarner?
No, I think just walk in, because they're all on cooldown.
Okay.
Or am I blind? Hold on. One?
It's
Where's
so hard
your
for me
second
to
Q?
tell because I don't actually know spells and cooldowns. Like, for me, Skarner is a fucking alien. I have no idea what he's doing.
He's an alien.
Like, to me,
He's a
I
Bracken,
walk
dude.
through
He's a
him
Bracken. Don't be racist.
My
What the
bad.
fuck?
Like, to me, I walk through him and he pulls me to fountain. You know, I have no idea what he does actually.
Okay.
That was...
And then the game starts to get sloppy for you here. This is where you start to seem like you're lost with like what to do. And honestly, like everyone in the game is also a little bit lost. Now, this is where the forbidden word freezing starts to. This is where I want to talk about freezing, but we're not going to talk about that today. It's a forbidden word.
Okay.
Yeah, low community gets very, very upset. it's like how humans react like badly to a certain audio frequencies. You know, like.
I know what you mean. It's
Yeah,
like
like I don't know if StarCraft has like anything like this, but yeah, I don't like yeah.
Not really, no.
So
Yeah, they are.
yeah, that was a bad R. The team fighting starts to become bad, and then like the mechanics in team fight starts to become bad. And also, like I think when we first started talking, right, like about 2 weeks ago, I told you that like Syndra's really hard at the pro level, and it's because I think you're starting to see how unforgiving she is when you do just miss. Yeah. She is really fucking nuts when you do land everything. She's really strong. She's like a massive bully, and she has a lot of range, and she can nuke and stuff. But when you miss, it's like she's really vulnerable. And Akali did a really good job here. Realistically, you guys can't fuck with the Baron. And the other thing is, remember Skarner's like wall thing?
Yeah.
So after they finish, Skarner would just come through the wall. So like you can't be doing this. So realistically, yes, you should. So in this spot, you should attack Baron indirectly by going mid immediately, killing this wave, moving through their jungle, killing the jungle, trying to get the bot waves, and then this wave will die on its own, and then that's all that you do. You try to slow down the upcoming Baron pushes as much as you possibly can to like delay the game. Now, also, it looks like Alistar landed a combo, so we're going to blame you for not being ready to follow up, okay?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. That's my bad.
That's your bad, yeah. But also, you're noticing your own camera control, like you already commented. It's like slow.
I can feel it. It's slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the thing is, I wanted to change it already, but I have... Like, it already fucks with me because it's a little bit different from StarCraft, but if I, like, make it faster, it's going to fuck with me a little bit more, and I have to go to Bulgaria, so I'm just going to do it right after.
And then obviously here, yeah, you don't ever want to do this. I know that you checked the brush, but
yeah, I had a
you know, like
I had a tingle that it was not a good idea.
Yep. We'll go over freezing, and like once we keep doing this more, I'll start going over freezing with you, because freezing will make a lot of sense to you coming from StarCraft. And then I'll show you Reddit threads and Twitter threads. And then, yeah, that was the game.